Most people's portfolios are down bad. A lot of people are struggling in these market conditions, but we don't give up on this channel. We see opportunity and we take those opportunities. Bull market, bear market, it does not matter. There's still opportunity. There's always a bull market somewhere, and I'm going to be doing my best to find it with the help of all of my subscribers, followers, supporters. Bitcoin right now is under $67,000, Ethereum under $2,000, Solana under $82 right now. The overall macro is in a tough spot, but like I said, I still see it as opportunity to DCA. What's the lowest Bitcoin could fall to? 50K, 60K, 45K? It doesn't matter, because when the bulls start to run, things could change in an instant, and then life-changing gains are unlocked. We're going to be talking about different projects on this video. Remember, nothing I say is financial advice. You never invest money willing to lose. So if my goal was to 10x to 50x my portfolio in the next 90 days, the first project I'd be looking at is Monad. Why do I choose Monad? Monad is way more undervalued compared to other L1s. They have a thriving ecosystem that they're building. They just tweeted 14 minutes ago with a pipeline breaking down what makes Monad different. Go take a look at their X account, guys. 10,000 transactions per second, 200 plus validator nodes. This is, like I said, even the Solana Foundation is bullish on Monad, right? They tweeted Monad so much and made sure to list Monad on Solana. So if you don't want to go through anywhere else to buy Monad, you have, all of your money on a Phantom wallet, you can just buy Monad on Solana, right? So what's great about the project, like I said, is that they're building out an ecosystem here, and it's like a fusion of Ethereum and Solana on steroids, I'm telling you. Because again, it's what they've built over the years is unlike anything we've seen in the space as far as L1s go. They've already supported DApp developers in the ecosystem, perp dexes, agents, meme coins, you name it, all are available on Monad here. As you can see, even one of the projects that I recently spoke about, which is an AI agent project, Fraser AI, has just launched Loom through Monad, right? And so Loom is a coding project, agent coding project, set up through Claude, that makes trades, scan live events, and reads an order book and manages your positions, right? This was launched through Fraser AI, and this was launched on Monad, right? They're building to build this out through Monad as well. 250 million plus has been moved to Monad. This is fantastic. $250 million has been moved to the Monad ecosystem. Stablecoin payroll, stablecoin adoption on Monad again is fantastic, guys. Like, unlike anything we've ever seen, from less than 5 billion in stablecoin adoption or stablecoin growth to over 40-50 billion in stablecoin growth in the past few months, 3 months. Insane stuff. So we take a look at Monad right here, sitting at a $244 million market cap, sitting at 2251 cent. Monad, in my opinion, has a potential to 10x, 5x, 10x, maybe even 20x, 20 cent to 30 cent per Monad, 10, 20, 30 cents. Very possible here, right? A 2.4 billion circulating market cap for Monad, or 22 billion FDV for Monad. Very much could be in the cards, in my opinion. Next, we have ZBCN. So I've spoken about ZBCN a number of times on the channel. It's the ultimate PayFi and RWA protocol. If you're bullish on projects like XRP, XLM, right, you should be bullish on ZBCN also, guys. Here you have from the official XLM. This is their official account, 844,000 followers. ZBEC is building on the network and going live with stablecoin payroll soon. 162,000 impressions, right? This is from the official XLM. If you could take a look through the whole thing here, Allium Labs, Open Zeppelin, and others have been building on XLM. And again, payments are unlocked. Payment rails for institutions are unlocked with ZBCN. And I think it's one of the projects that is very much positioned for upside, right? Has higher probability for upside, right? Obviously, nothing in this space is guaranteed. None of these projects have guaranteed upside. But again, ZBCN does have a higher probability for upside, as well as XLM and XRP as well, of course, right? But these are the typical, I would say, retail interest investor coins, because you cannot ignore the, how much people are bullish on XRP and XLM, right? Just the average folks, average people like plumbers, Uber drivers, just average, honest people making an honest living. I'm not talking corporate investors, institutional investors. Just take a look at X and YouTube, and when you go out and talk to, regular folks about, crypto projects, or what their favorite crypto projects are, they always mention XRP, XLM, HBAR, and I think ZBCN is set up to be amongst those giants as well. So right now it's sitting under $220 million in market cap, a $2 billion market cap for ZBCN, which puts it at 2 cents. Very much in the cards, very possible. Either 5 cents to 10 cents per ZBCN, very much possible here. So a 20x here, 30x, very possible. Bnkr coin is next. I'm very bullish on Bnkr. 102K followers on X. Bnkr is building out an AI agent framework for the agents. They already have agents that are funding themselves through wallets, and they just made a recent announcement that I think is fantastic. You can now use BankrBot to instantly automate your trading on Hyperliquid. This is from DJ Mags. OX Deployer just dropped the integration we all need. Hyperliquid perps are now straight into Bnkr. So, for example, this is basically how you do it. You at BankrBot, you want a 10x short on Ethereum, because everyone hates Ethereum. I love Ethereum though, but you want a 10x short on Ethereum. You just at BankrBot on X right here. 10x at BankrBot, 10x short Ethereum, $100 collateral, $300 collateral, and then just like that, your trade goes through. No bridging needed you don't have to bridge to Hyperliquid. You don't need a wallet, because once you have the Bnkr wallet set up, you're good to go. And there's no BS here. You could ship it. Bnkr chads are eating good. So basically, as you can see from the image here, right? Where is it? You can see from the image that, again, you could go long here or short on these different projects through Hyperliquid, through the Bnkr APIs and automation. What's going to be very cool for this, in my opinion, is people that figure out automating these trades. Here's a video as well. People that could figure out, automating these trades with their agents. Imagine AI agents have their APIs and automation set up through Bnkr here with these codes, and it just, you put it in your agent's automation, and then bam, oh, you just put it in, it's bam, like all of a sudden your agent is trading for you through Bnkr instantly. There could be there could see millionaires created from the agents in the Bnkr wallet trading on Hyperliquid. It could, if you're good at code and automate it in a good enough fashion, right? So that is fantastic stuff here. I think this is a great utility that they just unveiled. Bnkr sitting at a $35 million market cap right now. 3034, as I said, guys, a potential for 10x, 20x, even 30x per Bnkr could very much happen, right? There's a higher probability for upside for Bnkr. Next project we're taking a look at is way further down the risk curve. So please be careful when it comes to investing in the projects like this. This is RobotMoney. I spoke about it a number of times on the channel. This is basically the ultimate DeFi tool and infrastructure for agents that want to manage their money. Basically the banks for agents, basically, right? So between 2016 and 2025, Germany's capital grew 2.2% annually. A treasury note 3% beat all of them. Nothing is growing outside of the machine economy. This is the ultimate treasury for agents. If you have agents set up, you should use RobotMoney to manage your funds. Remember, this is all autonomous agents building out this treasury. Who would I trust with, compared to the previous banking system, who would I trust now with my money or my agents that I built? I would trust RobotMoney over the banks. I'll be honest. I would trust the agents, man. There's way less room for error, and they're way more effective. What is also super awesome here is you can see that they have a partnership with Peak Network. RobotMoney also venturing into robotics as well. So this partnership pretty much solidifies it for having higher probability for success. And the founder Lex Sokolin, one of the people on the RobotMoney team, with other founders and members as well, are very much connected, right? He's the ex-chief economist and CMO at Consensus. If you guys don't know about Consensus here, Consensus is basically the company that has built out, trusted products for Web3. So basically, wallets like MetaMask, right? Remember, if you guys ever used Ethereum before, Base, etc., MetaMask, in my opinion, is one of the best wallets for that. Apart from Phantom, it's MetaMask and Phantom. And Lex here was CMO at Consensus, which is MetaMask, right? So that is very well connected person here. That is the founder of the project, sitting at $1.4 million in market cap right here. As you can see, showing a lot of strength against the market. Very powerful project here, because again, you're looking for projects that are showing strength against Bitcoin, and RobotMoney is doing just that. Because it's higher risk and lower market cap at 1.4 million market cap, a potential for 10x, 20x, 30x, 50x, 100x, all very possible here, right? But if you're in profits on any of the projects, you're up 5x, 3x, 6x on a project, be sure to take profits, guys. And last but not least, a project that I recently added that I think has potential to 10x, 50x, 100x, if not more.
Warning.
Very possible here is Get Stuff Done, GSD. This is built as a reliable operating system for AI by Official Taches, or Lex, right? Another Lex. One at Consensus and one that's building GSD. What is so crazy about GSD, guys, is that if you take a look at the GitHub, this project has 44,000 stars. What does that mean? This means that there's some of the best coders and AI developers that are using the GSD GitHub code to create their AI startups and projects, right? When you get more stars on GitHub, it means that you have created something that is definitely taking the world by storm, and is definitely reliable and legitimate, right? MCG is another group of content creators, great content. And as you can see on screen,
AI agents. I think a lot of
you can see Lex right here, Doc's founder, that is building GSD here. And again, just take a look at the interview. Even if you just take a look at the quick clips, he's a very smart guy. And this is why I was like, okay, I'm gonna get some exposure to the project, and not break the bank, just get some exposure, and then bring it to your attention, because I want to see my subscribers win, right? I win on GSD, we all win, right? So this is another higher risk project, okay? So please be careful, don't overinvest. Sitting under $1 million market cap, 942K in market cap. But again, if we saw projects on Solana, remember it's on Solana through the Bags app launchpad. We saw projects on Solana that are AI or AI memes, like Fartcoin went to 2 billion market cap. AI16Z went to 2.5 billion. Goatsys Maximus went to 1 billion plus. I think the same thing could potentially happen here for GSD. And again, if you're in profits though, you're up 5x, 10x, take some profits, leaving the moon bags for Valhalla, right? And that's the end of the video, guys. I think these projects could 10x to 50x your portfolio in the next 90 days. There's always a bull market somewhere, man. I'm going to be doing my best to help my subscribers, supporters find it. So if you enjoy the content, you enjoy the videos, you enjoy the value that I bring, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share the videos with your friends and family, join my free Discord, which is linked in the description, and also become a Patreon member for $5 a month, which gives you access to one-on-one talks with me and also my private Discord as well. You guys are the best. Remember to give praise to the Lord Jesus, man. The Lord God Jesus is great. God bless, and I'll catch you in the next one.